Hi, in this tutorial I will show you three things. A. How to create an image with command prompt. B. How to mount this image in case you want to take some data or copy some data from that image. And C. How to unmount that image. Okay, so let's start with the commands that are required in command prompt. Let me first show you what we are talking about. We are talking about imaging a small partition here, which is my test partition T, to a storage device, which is an external disk or a partition on an external disk. Okay, so let's look at the commands. These are, oops, I got the wrong file here. Let's find the right file. It's in here somewhere. Okay, it's right here. Yes, that's the one. Okay. Here we have the commands that we're talking about. Let me first explain to you what the normal case would be. The normal case would be that you would want to image your C partition. And for that you use this command wb-admin.backup. And you back up to a target which I call X, which happens to be the partition to which you want to place the image. And then you say include C, which in that case would be the C partition. And all critical means you also include all the partitions that are critical to a proper operation of that image once you restored it. Now in Windows 7 that would be the system partition, and in Windows 8 or 8.1 that would be at least the EFI, the EFI partition. And quiet only means that you don't have to have any operator intervention for the values, yes or no. It takes the defaults, which is okay. But as I said, we want to actually take our little test partition T here and put that on our little storage partition, which is S. And also quiet, of course, but not all critical, because if you were to include all critical here, it would want to also image C and the related partition, and that we don't want. Okay, so we'll take this and copy it. That's the easiest rather than do all the typing. And let's get out of here. And paste that into our command prompt. This is my nice little command prompt here. We paste it and off it goes. It's retrieving volume information, and this will back up test partition T to S, as we have said, and creating shadow copy points, which is restore point, and this does that twice, and I don't really know why it does it twice, but it does it twice. Okay, and now it's creating the image itself, and since this is a very small partition with very little data in it, it's quickly done. So it already created the backup of the test partition successfully. So let's see what we got. Let's look in computer, which is up here, and let's first look at the test partition that we had before, and this test partition had some backup folder here and some pictures, etc., etc. So let's mount this test partition image and see whether that contains the same folders. So we go to disk management. Disk management, here I have my little toolbar, and under system I should find disk management. Yes, here's disk management. That's what we use, disk management we use. And up here is an action tab. We go to this action tab, and there we can mount the image, which is a VHD, virtual HD. And mounting means attaching. Okay, so we'll attach this VHD, and we'll have to go here and put the address in, but we are going to browse to it. That's a lot easier. And Let's go in computer, and we know we put it on S. Here's S, and here's the Windows image. Okay, now we have to go 3 times here, double click, and then to the backup file here, double click, and this is actually your VHD. See, it says VHD. This is your VHD. You double click on that, and then you say OK. Okay, now since we're in disk management, let me show you. It should also appear in disk management. Our test partition is up here. Here it is. And in disk management, it is down here. See? And it has a letter F. Okay, so let's see whether we find that in computer. We find it in computer. Where is our test partition with the letter F? This is the original one with the letter T, and there's our test partition with the letter F. Now let's open this and see, it has exactly the same files. My backup file, my pictures, more pictures, and that picture. So if you wanted to copy something out of here, you just copy, and that's what you can do. Okay, so that was very quickly the 2 first point. Now the last point is a little trickier, because you cannot really, let's go back here, you cannot really delete this test partition F. It'll be deleted automatically once once you reboot. So don't panic if you can get rid of it. You can get rid of it, because if you right click on it, you don't have an option to remove it. If it were a mounted Macrium image, you could do that, but not. And by the way, from here I could create a Macrium image of this partition, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so this is all. Picture you see here is my hometown in Germany, just for the fun of it. And I hope you enjoyed that, and see you next time.